If you want to hide apps on OnePlus 15, first of all, we can open Settings, scroll down in here in order to go to Security and Privacy. And then if we scroll down again, we should be able to find Hide Apps in Special Features section. So we want to select this option and press Get Started. Now, to be able to use Hide Apps feature, we need to have a privacy password, which you may have if you use, for example, Lock Apps feature or the private safe or something similar, where in these cases we also need to have a privacy password. In my case, I don't have a privacy password, so I need to tap on Settings in order to create the password. We can also change the password type. So let's say I'm gonna switch to a pattern. We need to enter the password twice, and then we have security settings where we need to provide either the recovery email or we need to set up a security question. In my case, I'm gonna choose a simple question. I'm gonna actually create a custom question, but of course, in your case, you want to set up something and that will not be obvious, but also something that you will be able to think about. Well, you want to, of course, be able to answer the question in case you forget the password in the future, so then you can actually recover it. So once we create the password, once again we can tap on Get Started, and then we have two ways to access those hidden apps. We have the access code, and we also have the home screen folder. If you choose the access code, we can actually go to Settings over here, and we need to set up the code that looks more or less like this. So we need to start and end it with the hash. We need to use at least one digit, so I'm gonna use something simple like just 0 over here, like this. And we can tap on Done. And then once again we can tap on Done. But also we can create a home screen folder. We can also customize the folder a little bit. You can change the icon, you can change the name, and so on and so forth. So feel free to do that. And in addition to that, we can go to Add Apps in order to choose which apps should be hidden. So let's say I'm gonna hide perhaps something like the Instagram, and we can hide the home screen icon, or we can completely hide it. So I'm just gonna completely hide it actually. Let's also hide Netflix. And of course we can keep going and we can hide everything that we want to actually hide. Now for the home screen shortcut, we should be able to, of course, find it somewhere over here. There we go. So we can tap over here, enter the privacy password, and then we have access to our hidden apps. Now if you want to use the code instead, then we can go to the phone app, switch to the keypad, and now over here we can enter our access code. And there we go. This is how it looks like. We can also tap on this setting icon in the upper right corner, and here we can find some additional options. And if you want to add more apps, as you can see, we can also do this through this hidden apps menu. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.